Happy Monday, everyone. I wanted to share what I do as a part of my daily practice, morning ritual, routine, when I am working towards manifesting something or achieving a really big goal. So after I have done my 2 worksheets, which are the tools which I teach at my workshops. So I will be teaching these at my next manifestation workshop, which is coming up soon in the middle of the year, a couple months. Once I complete them, I also teach these in my one-on-one coaching programs, but like outside of that, I only teach them at my workshops. So once I complete them, I then pop on some manifestation frequencies just on Spotify, and I do this every morning, and then I will read through the new beliefs which I have chosen would be good for myself to believe in. And pretty much the reason why I'm reading this every day as part of my daily practice is to rewire my brain to think in the way that I want it to, rather than allowing it to just think whatever it feels called to naturally, like on autopilot, because those autopilot beliefs and thoughts are going to be negative and fear-based because our brains are negatively skewed. And so what you've got to do when you want to change the way that you feel, change your reality, start taking new action, get new results in your life, you've got to start with your mind. You've got to start with rewiring your mind and telling it what to think on purpose to allow you to feel the way that you want to, and then take the action that you need to, and then get the results that you desire. So yeah, I'm going to sit down and read through these now. So it's actually my pop's birthday today. And my pop passed away recently, last year in December. He suddenly passed away, and I just locked my car because I'm in Penrith and I'm videoing myself, and you never know what surprises could come about. Yeah, and it hit my family really hard, it hit me really hard, and I've been trying to process it as best I can since it happened. And all of the tools that I would usually recommend to a client have helped, but I still have this like feeling, and I guess maybe it's because I haven't looked at it this way, I haven't used the tools in this way, but I'm feeling like regretful about not spending as much time with my pop as what I would have liked to have in the end of his life, if I'm being completely vulnerable, because I was too busy, but also he was really sick, and he got really sick before I went to Europe, and I kind of knew, and I think a part of me didn't want to face that reality. And I don't even know if I'm going to put all this in the vlog. But it's his birthday today, and there's been lots of things happening. This tends to happen in my life, where I feel things. You know, I've been feeling Pop's presence, and I've been feeling him and God really speak to me for the past couple of weeks. And then a couple of like things have happened. I'm not going to share just yet, but I'm going to document it and decide if I'll share. But pretty much just some crazy coincidences have happened, and one that I will share was at the Connection Circle on Friday night. I put out affirmation cards, and I get everyone to just like pull out one, but this time I picked them and put them on everyone's mat, and I put like my own on my mat, not looking at it, just, you know, asked God to give everyone what they meant to have. And my one was let it go. and it said to let go of, like, get a balloon and label it as something that you want to let go of. It could, and the recommendations were literally anxiety, regret, or missed opportunities. And I was like, okay, thanks for that, like, direct message on how I can move through and how I can move on and see how this helps. So I'm just outside of the party shop now, and I'm going to go get a balloon and ride on it, and I'm going to go to my pop's house. It'll always be pop's house. And I'm going to let it go there and celebrate his birthday with him in spirit. And I thought I would document it just in case I wanted to share it, or also just to look back on as a memory, or to help someone who may be going through some grief right now and who may not know how to deal with it. I don't think that there is a perfect way to deal with it. I think that it's just a matter of time, being open to feeling and experiencing all the emotions as best you can, and leaning on the people around you, and staying connected to your heart and the higher being you believe in, and the person who passed away, and believing that they're still with you and that they're well looked after. And one of the health things that I have going on is my eyes. I have been experiencing, I don't even know what you would call it, allergies in my eyes. That's why they're puffy. That's why they're itchy. So I'm trying to get that sorted with the doctor, but what he recommended is yet to work. So my eyes are now red and itchy and watery and puffy. So I promise I'm not high. It's just allergies. I don't know if I fully explained the rest of what my card said, but yeah, it said to write what you want to let go on a balloon and then physically let it go. So I was like, what balloon do I get? I wanted one with helium so it would go up in the air. So I got happy birthday because it's Poppy's birthday. And I said, happy birthday, Pop. And then the one that I'm writing on it is regret. This is backwards, but you can see there, regret and Pop. Yeah, I'm choosing to today to celebrate Pop and to let go of the regret that I have around not spending as much time with him at the end of his life. And I can feel that he wants me to let this go. I can feel that he wants me to move on, but I also don't want to, because I want to keep his memory alive. And I said that in the speech that I said at his funeral, and I'm going to hold up that promise. And so today I'm going to be thinking about Pop and remembering him, and I will continue to do that. But yeah, I'm going to drive to his house now and then release the balloon. Yeah. This is my puppy's house. This is where we left all the stuff to take away. And this is where I'm going to let it go.
Hello. So I'm just getting ready now to head to my friend Tori's International Women's Day networking event. More like a connection event, I would say. Like, Tori has been my close friend in business. Just a close friend, but like, we met through business for at least 2 or 3 years now. And what I love about Tori is that we have very similar desires of how we want to add to society and help people in business. She really cares about people, and I love that her brand. So she is a bra specialist and capsule wardrobe queen. I tell everyone she's my stylist. She fits me for bras. She gives me the best bras, the best quality. The brand that she uses is Intimo. And I just love how she runs her business, because it's all about uplifting women, helping you to feel good in your body. Her experience, the way that I describe it is that, like, she makes it all about you, which is really nice for a person like me who is a space holder, where I'm always getting stuck wanting to, like, because this is what's comfortable for me, not because of everyone else around me, but I always get stuck asking people about their lives and, being the one to listen and not really talk about myself. And that's just because that's what's comfortable for me. And what I love about Tori's service is that when I first went and had my first fitting with her, which is complimentary, by the way, and you get a complimentary bra whenever you do the complimentary, I'm going to forget the name, but I think it's just like a bra fitting styling session. If you go to her, if you reach out to her at Tori Axisa on Instagram, she'll be able to hook you up with that. I was trying to talk about her, like, every time I go and see her, and, I'm in, like, the client position, because she ended up doing one-on-one coaching with me. And so I got to help her with her business, and she has just helped me in so many ways as well, in terms of my confidence, knowing what to wear. She's, like, styled me for most, if not all, of my workshops and events. Like, I'm like, hey, I've got this vision, I want to wear this, what do you reckon will go with it? Like, literally can ask her, how should I wear my hair, what makeup would look good, like, and she just helps take away all the thinking for me. Like, 10 out of 10 exceptional service. And I was trying to make it all about her. I kept trying to, like, come back to her and ask her questions, and she was, like, refusing. She was like, Olivia, this time right now is for you, and I'm asking you questions, you're not asking me questions. And I was like, okay. And that is exactly how she is as a friend. She's a lover, she is a giver, she is extremely generous and loving. And we've just formed a really beautiful friendship. I think we both have very similar missions in life of helping women, helping uplift women, and building communities that are really supportive, it's non-competitive environment. Like, we just want to be each other's cheerleaders, and that's what we are. And we're just looking for other women in business who have the same vision and who really care about their clients and providing an exceptional service. So she's put together an International Women's Day event tonight for her community of friends in business, and I think also just friends. And it's called Wine. It's like a wine and social night. And she has asked me to do a little talk, like a little, she asked me to do, like, say a little something, and I was like, I've got some really cool, I've been, like, just riffing off these really cool meditations lately at my connection circles that everyone's giving me really good feedback about. So I'm like, I can do one of those. if you want. And she was like, yep, perfect, let's do that. So yeah, I'm going to record that. I'll put a bit of her event in my vlog. But yeah, most of like my the meditation that I'm going to do will probably be available on my Instagram. And yeah, so I'm just quickly getting ready for that. I'm gonna head there early just to help her set up and kind of like get my feel for the space, make sure that the meditation that I'm planning on doing is going to be valuable to the ladies who are there. And yeah, she's actually asked me to take some pictures as well with my Digicam, which is the camera that you are watching this off. My gorgeous boyfriend Lockie bought me this camera for my birthday, and I was so shocked when I opened it. I was like, oh my goodness, this is too much. Like, what the heck? Thank you so much. I was so grateful and also just like shocked because I was like, what the heck? I literally manifested this, because I had the Digicam Pocket 3 camera open in my web browser for months. It would have been months, and I don't even remember telling Lockie about the camera. Like, that's how just like wishy-washy I was with him about it. And he just remembered, and he supports my dreams. He sees my vision with my coaching business and wanting to help people and help everyone to see what's possible for them in their lives, and then give them the tools to go and create it. And yeah, he just believes in me and believes in my vision. He bought it for me. Like, seriously. It's so fucking sweet. I'll definitely be swearing as well in these YouTube vlogs, by the way. So if you don't like swearing, maybe don't tune in. I'm very sorry. Like, sorry, not sorry. You know, like, I'm a Christian who swears, and I'm wanting to put together a podcast about that. Like, I'm pretty sure that's the vision, but I'm just waiting to feel the call to take more action on it. Like, I just hasn't been a priority or something that I felt like a real big push to do, because I have the podcast with Tash and that's going really well and I really enjoy doing that, and I don't want to completely overload myself. But yeah, I want to do a podcast about being like an unconventional Christian. But I also feel like I'm still learning a lot. I feel like God is showing me a couple things. Yeah, I feel like God is showing me what he wants me to know before I do this podcast, because I think there's still some things that I'm learning about being a Christian. And I'm definitely a non-traditional Christian because, like, I wasn't raised Christian. So I'm really, you know, distinguishing for myself the difference between a rule that has been determined by people and guidance that was instructed by God. So yeah, there you go. You get a little inside goss on what could be to come. But I'll see you at the workshop at the event.
Okay, so I made a couple whoopsies and accidentally deleted a couple of videos. One specifically was where I introduced Tori to the vlog. So, disappointed about that, but what can you do? I think I'm going to wrap it up here. I'm going to wrap up the last 2 weeks and a bit vlog of bringing you along my life and the different things that I do. I really hope that you enjoyed this vlog, my first one. If you have any feedback or things that you want to see more of, then be sure to let me know. Otherwise, you can expect more videos of just a compilation of my life, what I get up to, and I'm going to kind of see where it goes from there. I mean, I live a busy life and I get up to many different things, and I love to share inspiration and motivation along the way in terms of how you can look at your mindset, up level your mindset, and really get the most out of your life by the way that you choose to think about things. So yeah, let me know what you want to see more of, what you liked, what you didn't like. And yeah, I can't wait to continue sharing more about my journey and my life coaching life. Bye!